Well, thanks for staying with us. And Carrie, I know you know this, and I hope everyone in our community realizes it, but we're very, very blessed to have so many incredible, amazing, outstanding people living right here in our community. And we're thrilled to be able to introduce one of those people to you right now. By way of introduction, the Texas State Board of Education annually cites 15 individuals out of the entire state as heroes for children. They're people who have gone over and beyond the call of any reasonable duty to volunteer and provide service to children. And we are so proud that one of the 15 heroes for children this year lives right here in Humble ISD, Mr. Herb Gordon. Herb, it is great to see you, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Just an awesome honor. But, you know, Herb, in all sincerity, no surprise. You have, for a long time, we're not going to say how long, but for a long time, been involved in so many school projects, and you've initiated many projects too.
Right.
So let me ask you first, go back to the beginning, and what caused you to even join your first PTA?
Well, back in 1985, school year of 1985-86, when my kids started kindergarten, my wife and I joined then in 1985-86, and I've been there ever since. So I'm a slow learner. I'm a real slow learner. You know? So I mean, I just become a habit, a custom. It's like school is part of life at home, you know. So I've just been there ever since. I just get enjoyment out of volunteering, you know, just helping the kids, especially, you know, stuff. So it's been a worthwhile experience, real worthwhile.
Herb, no one does it like you.
I appreciate that.
Just amazing.
And it sounds like being involved in schools runs in the family. From my understanding, your wife was a teacher at Humble ISD?
My wife passed away in 2000. She was a teacher. She was a teacher at Kingwood High School.
Okay.
She taught French and English. She taught Kingwood ninth grade campus for a while. But she was a teacher also, right.
So education was important the whole way around for the family, it sounds like, being involved.
Exactly. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so 1985, you've been in, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's a pretty long time. Yeah,
well, let's not get carried away. It's not that long.
No. Well, we're just grateful that he's still here doing the work, and we didn't run him off, that he's still involved. And so can you tell us about some of the projects you've worked on since?
How much time we have?
Whatever you need, you deserve it. Well,
back then, I guess Dr. Sconzo can relate. I helped the school do the first walking track, the asphalt walking track, because most of the schools now, well, some of them at this point still had like grass and field. We started that, and from that I expanded to do 3 or 4 other schools in the district, helping this Mr. Castro do other tracks, because he was a small contractor, and he couldn't find any large contractor would bid on a small job like that. So I happened to find him, do another friend of mine was a construction job, and he did one at the Oaks Elementary. And it just evolved from 3 or 4 other schools from there. So that was one of the big projects we did. Another one was like putting a fence around a playground along the walkway along the street, where the kids couldn't go out the street and stuff like that. So that was another project I was kind of proud of. And well, one I'm working on right now is a very popular district electronic marquee. I mean, that's one now. I think that's one of the toughest one I've ever had since I've been there. One is hard to come by nowadays, and I'm still fighting that one. But I've been involved with numerous. Another one that was, I think, really gratifying was when all schools, elementary schools, had to have Gordon. They would provide material to have Gordon. Yes. Well, Waste Management provided like 6 boxes to Gordon, but we expanded that to like 12 boxes because we had Boy Scout do projects. We also had the Noon Line Club donate the fence that we put around the Gordon. So I had that initiated doing that, and that's been a real worthwhile project. The kids really enjoy Gordon, and because one story I always got out of Gordon was I used to help the kindergarten do Gordon years ago. And this one little guy, planted some turnips, and we went out and harvested a turnip one day, and he kept trying to say, "I'm gonna take this turnip home and have my mother cook it for breakfast in the morning with some grits." So I said, "Well, that's fine." So I happened to see he and his mother at Walmart one day, and she told me the next morning, I couldn't wait till they were. I had to cook them that same day. So he had grits and turnips. You know, it's just gratifying to go to a place like that and see kids at school that recognize it. I want you to get help with the garden. And matter of fact, I still see kids now at Kroger or HEB or some other stores around the area. I'd say recognize from school from way back there. So it's really gratifying to see some of the kids that recognize you. And I appreciate that. You know, it's just being helpful.
Well, you're making a difference, Herb. You've made a difference for a long time. I've got to share too. The Oaks Elementary School is your neighborhood school.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And Herb has a beautiful home, and the landscaping is just—it's pristine. It always is. You're really fanatical. I mean, it's a gorgeous.
So he was the right guy to help with the gardens.
Well, and not only the gardens, Carrie, but honestly, I mean, he personally takes care of the landscaping at the Oaks Elementary School like he does his own home. I mean, a significant amount of time, and God, we're so lucky that you're here.
Obviously, a testament to his character.
Yeah.
That's something I've always enjoyed doing. I've always liked gardening, and matter of fact, at one time, the principal a few years ago, he came out there when he told me to go home. Just leave, go home. You got to be there long enough. Go home. You know, so she ran right from the school. You know, so I really enjoy. I like that. I like the gardening and stuff like that. But unfortunately, another lady took my place this year. Well, last year she took my place. I went to volunteer for beautification again, as I usually do every year. And she said, "Well, we already have a volunteer." I said, "Well, fine, I'd like to meet her." So I'm glad to hear that. So another lady finally took over beautification, and she's doing. Matter of fact, I saw out there yesterday planting some flowers at the entrance. I said, "You kind of serving the same role I did. You're out here all by yourself." She said, "Yeah." I said, "One thing to be grateful for. Working at this school, they never complain about how you plant stuff. If you have somebody that work with it, they're going to say, you know, you should have planted this over here, planted this over here. But when you're by yourself, you can do what you want. Everybody here, it's no problem. So you be grateful for that." So she said, "Yeah, I don't remember that." So yeah, it was glad. So she took my place. That's good. She's doing a good job.
Well, congratulations. The sign of a good leader is to empower others to lead. So you've done that at the Oaks. Herb, they're waving at us. We're out of time. I just want to thank you so much on behalf of literally all of the children in our community. You've, for so long, and still do, make such a great difference for them, and we are very proud. 15 people in the state of Texas. He's one of the heroes for children this year. Herb Gordon, you are a saint. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Pleasure.
You all stay with Carrie and I. We'll be back in just a moment.